All right, welcome everyone to this year's 2025 Youth One Oldman Backyard Ultra. We are here at the wonderful Pavan Park where we will all be running on Saturday, May 3rd.
A few more sleeps.
7 a.m. It's going to be awesome. We're really excited about it. Weather is looking great, and we're just excited to have you all out here. We are going to make this video as it's linked to your pre-race card. We'll be talking a little bit about dinner, but if you happen to miss anything, this will be the video to watch. So we're just going to talk quickly about the Oldman Backyard Ultra, what it's raising money for. This is obviously a Youth One event. Youth One is a youth and family center here in Lethbridge, and we're raising money to be able to continue to provide free access for youth after school, drop-in programs, meals, and support services for youth and families in our city. And so it's a really important cause. Lots of you are raising lots of money already, which is great. Our goal is $75,000, and I think we'll do it. We're really excited about that, and we're really excited for all of you who are participating in that aspect of the event. The Oldman Backyard Ultra is in its third year, and we are still a bronze level event for this year, but next year we're a silver ticket event.
Yeah.
So that's going to be awesome. Let's move into some of our sponsors that make this thing happen.
Okay, we want to give a shout out to all these sponsors. So in order to have this event be the kind of success it is on the fundraising side for Youth One, we've had to have a community of sponsors come behind us to support the event. So we want to give a shout out to DB Visuals for coming down here as a title sponsor. This is the third year that Daniel's been here to support us. Runner's Soul has backed us since the beginning. They've helped us with prizes for the runners, and there will be goodies in your bags and stuff like that you're going to be able to pick up. Pretty interesting stuff there. We're really grateful for you guys. Marketing for Now, live stream and media, they've been amazing. Just being able to get behind us and create all the really cool promo videos and the photos of you all slugging it out on the yards as you go. Lost Soul Ultra, it's been such a blessing to have that community of runners in the city that we can lean on. The experience of directing races, but also all the resources that Lost Soul has gathered over the years. We've been able to borrow them to use for this race, which has really helped support the costs and stuff like that. Sinister Sports, we've connected last year heavily, and we've really enjoyed that partnership. It's very reciprocal, and we're thankful for the advocacy they have for this race. Prairie Race Association, we're grateful for those guys as well. And Rabbit, behind us, we have these bandanas. Rabbit has really stepped it up this year to help us with the garment, and we've got some really cool swag that comes from them. They were able to give us a really good discount so that we could pass that on to you guys. This year's pizza party's coming in with two guys in a pizza place. They're a great supporter of Youth One throughout the year, but they also have helped us this year with the pizza party. So make sure you eat there after the race as well. Sonder Coffee, those guys keep us running really, really, really fast. So we're thankful for you guys at Sonder. And also Reed Shuttleworth, my apologies, Reed. We want to thank you. You've come and supported us even when your knees weren't working to go run the yards yourself. You've been giving us these really cool keepsakes for the runners and things that I know people are running for this Saturday as well. So we're grateful for that. The City of Lethbridge, we're really thankful that they've supported us even this year. They've gone out and helped us get the trails ready, and they've been meeting with us. Even they're planning for next year of creating some stairs for the giant hill that you all will participate on running, and just so that in case there's ever rain or whatever, we can keep our race going on this course. So it's really cool to have the support of the city and all of the volunteers. There's going to be people coming here on Saturday morning with, while you guys are all getting yourselves ready to come down and run, there's going to be people coming down here at 4:30 in the morning, Saturday, making it happen so that we can run this race, and we get support throughout leading up to the race, but through the whole time. If we go 60, 70, 80 hours this year, which I hope we do, we're going to have volunteers here making it happen and serving you to get those crazy distances. So we want to give a shout out to them as well.
Sweet. Thanks, Corey. Okay, so if you happen to forget everything we're saying in this video, or you're feeling lost with anything, you obviously can ask us questions at the event to the race directors. We're here to obviously answer those questions. But The one place that you can go to for any of the resources is our racer guide. I encourage all of you to read through the entire thing. It's got every single detail in there that you need to know. Rules, time of events, it's just got everything. And so make sure to read that. You can find that on the website, oldmanbackyardultra.com. And we've posted it numerous times in the Facebook group. And so if you're not a part of that Facebook group, look us up and you can join that. It's also in there as well. We'll go over some of the main things here regardless for you, and then you can look up that guide later if you need to. So Saturday's schedule, you'll probably be watching this after our Friday evening carb load party with the pizza. But if you happen to be watching it before, if you get access to the video, 1 o'clock is the first time that you can actually access this facility on May 2nd, which is the Friday, and that's Tent Village setup. If you're familiar with it, you know what to do. If you're not, Tent Village is where you can set up your own little space. You can set up your aid supplies, your lawn chair. If you have a 10 by 10 tent or smaller, you set that up, and Corey's going to be the tent marshal kind of telling you guys where you can set that up. But it's just a way to get prepared a day before the event, so you're not doing that at like 5:30 in the morning. So that will happen at 1 o'clock on Saturday. At 5 o'clock, we're having our dinner and pre-event meeting, which will touch base there, all the stuff we're talking about in this video, but we'll talk about it that evening as well, and make sure to bring your lawn chairs for that. And then starting at 1 o'clock as well is a registration package pickup. That you can grab your box full of apparel and all the information you need for race day. On Saturday, the gates open at 5:30 a.m. So unfortunately, we can't let you in before that, just because we'll be prepping the last minute details. But at 5:30, if you happen to miss your setup on Friday, this is when you can come in and set up your tent in the morning and bring in all the extra stuff you have to put in your tent. So that's 5:30 in the morning. At 6:30, I think we do like a very brief meeting. Maybe that's 6:45. In between then, we will quickly, Corey's going to sing "O Canada" for us.
Amen.
And, yeah, it's going to be great. And then 7 o'clock, we're starting sharp. So make sure you're in the corral. That's the section off area you have to be in at the top of every hour. And at 7 a.m., the bell rings and we're off for our first yard. Anything else with Tent Village set up, Corey?
Just please check before just setting up tents. There is kind of rhyme or reason to it. We've got more runners this year. Last year I think we had like 130. This year we have 170. So there will be more people, and I think maybe more tents. So let's just make sure we keep order, because we want to make sure everybody gets theirs and it's not pushed out as far as it needs to be. So we want to keep it tight, and just check with me before you set up your tent.
Yeah, and a really quick note, if you don't have a tent and you just have a lawn chair, we're actually in a space that will be sectioned off for those runners as well, with kind of like little parking stalls that you can come grab, which is in the shelter. So if it does happen to start rain or whatever, that's a space you can find a place as well, and your stuff will be safe. Okay, parking is going to be very tight. So we ask and encourage you to carpool as much as you can down here. So if you have a race crew that's with you, come down in one vehicle. You can always drop all your stuff off at the front and then go park your vehicle afterwards. But we just ask that everyone tries to limit the amount of cars coming down, especially for spectators. If you could park far away, not at the main parking lot. We do have everything mapped out on the racer guide where you can park. We'll have parking marshals that will be direct you in the morning, but we just ask that you limit the amount of vehicles coming down here. So share a ride if you can.
Yep.
Aid station, we have lots of supplies here. And by aid station, if you're new to this event, it's just lots of food, drinks, whatever to keep you fueled throughout the event. And so we'll have lots of stuff here, but if you're worried about what we have or allergies or whatever, we encourage you to just bring your own stuff as well, just in case there's nothing here that will help you out. But we really try to help you out in that area. For the Tent Village, for runner crews, we just ask that runner crews kind of stay to their own tents if people are helping you out, and you kind of just stay out of the aid station as much as possible. We have lots of volunteers helping out and runners kind of all over the place accessing the aid station and Tent Village. So try to keep to your own space, and it will just help out a lot for everyone else. Okay, this is a really important one, obviously with the timing. So last year we did chips. Most of you probably didn't realize our timing system failed last year. Obviously all the results are up and it ended up working out, but this year the software isn't gonna work again. And so lots of people have asked us questions about how timing is gonna work. It really is that it's pretty simple. We're gonna make sure all your numbers are accounted for. We just ask that when you come in at the end of your lap, you come by the timing booth. We'll have it sectioned off for you so you don't miss it, and that we just write your bib number down every time you come in. And we'll keep track of your bib, the time you came in, and that'll all be posted live so family and friends can tune in wherever they are to see where you're at throughout the event. The route is marked off with flagging. It's a really simple route. You shouldn't get lost, but in those late hours, if you happen to do it and take a wrong route, we will have it flagged off for you. Just make sure you're going the right way through the entire event. It's an out and back, and it's kind of like a loop as well. So the halfway turnaround point, there's bathrooms. It kind of ends up where the main facility is where you finish. But it's a really fun and diverse route that will keep you engaged the whole time and hopefully not too bored running an out and back course. But it will be flagged off so you don't get lost. When you DNF, so when you...
if you DNF.
If you DNF?
Sorry.
Well, eventually we're all going to DNF, but I guess for one person, right? So if you DNF, make sure to tell the timing booth area if they don't know already. We will give you a runner's tag with the amount of laps that you completed that you can take home. We have a drink that you can take home as well. We have beer, we have non-alcoholic beer, and for the younger races, we have a special drink for you as well. So make sure to get that, but most importantly, we need to make sure that you're not out on the course in the bush somewhere, passed out or whatever. We need to make sure that you're done, that you're not continuing, and that we can take you off the peg board with your name on there so we know how many runners we have left. Mm-hmm. Okay, I mentioned this live results. We'll be posting the link to that so people can follow along to see where you're at. Corey, the rules, the official rules of the backyard, what are the main ones we need to know?
They're very simple. You need to be in the starting corral at the beginning of the hour, or before the beginning of the hour, so that when the bell goes off, you're in the starting corral. If you are jumping into the starting corral while the bell goes off, you are DNF. It's very important that it's very simple rules. We want to make sure that we do that. You want to run your yard. You want to be back before the end of the next hour, and then you can go out and do it again if you so choose to do so. Runners are not allowed to receive aid while on the course unless another runner decides to give them aid. So you're allowed to support other runners if they didn't have time at the turn when they went back for the yard to get any nutrients or whatever. You can give them a gel or whatever. That's totally in play. But you can't have people especially at our turn, you can't have your family members or crew members giving you things at the halfway point. That's a no-fly zone. You're DNF'd if that happens, and please just adhere to that rule. I think that's kind of it. I think you're not allowed to have poles, so we can't have poles on this course or any other one if you want to be part of the sort of global backyard circuit. I think that's kind of it.
And we do have the rules posted very clearly in the runner guide on the website, whatever. So there are more details to that. These are obviously the most important things, like no support on the chorus. We had a few incidents last year where we were able to address it before it became a problem. Like, hey, it's hot. I want to shed my coat off. You need to make sure you actually bring that back yourself. You can't just toss it in the bush or to somebody. What you take out, you got to bring back in. But again, all these rules are posted, so you shouldn't be lost on what to do. And make sure to ask questions. If you are questioning if you can do something or not, the best way to do it is to ask a race director or volunteer, and we'll let you know.
Also, I just want to say this Saturday is going to be really hot. It looks like it's going to be 27 degrees. So just keep yourself hydrated and be smart about what you're doing. Make sure you're having salts and electrolytes and stuff like that, and obviously food. But try not to let that get away on you because it could impact you negatively. And I'll give another plug for Rabbit. I just got introduced to ice bandanas a couple of years ago, and I used them last year. It's an absolute amazing way to keep yourself cool. So we will have ice Jordan, we're going to have ice, obviously, for people to consume orally, and also we'll have ice on the side for people to be using for their ice bandana. So we'll have that figured out as well for Saturday.
Yeah. We got lots of awards. We talked about the most important one, or two actually, is the hiking staff for the last person standing. That was made by Reed Shuttleworth. And we got a cool little leather tag from Populous that will be on there. And so the last person standing will get that, who runs the most hours and yards. And then we have another one for the person that raises the most money. This is also a competitive area. We have a few people really duking it out for that top spot, but we encourage people to keep on raising money. I think we're already $20,000 raised awesome. When I checked this morning, and that's just from one-time donations. People are getting sponsored per lap that they finish. And so if anybody wants to continue to give, if you haven't set up your fundraising campaign, all you have to do is go to oldmanbackyardultra.com, and there's two buttons on there. One that says donate generally to the fundraising campaign, or sponsor a runner, and we'll have all the runners listed that have started their campaigns so people can give throughout the event. The other awards that we have, we'll talk about more at the dinner and give those away, but we've got lots of stuff to give away from Rabbit, our apparel provider, more fundraising prizes to give away, and the like, so that should be fun. Other than that, we didn't mention who our race directors were. So Corey and I are obviously pre-race event directors. We've been organizing this event since day one. However, Corey and I will be duking it out on the trail, and so we will be running with you, and we're only able to do that because some of amazing volunteers and staff that will be taking place as the race directors. And so we have Travis Spanky, he's a local runner in town, most of you know who he is, and Adam McDonald. They will be key in this event and will be race directing, so you'll see them kicking around here with radios, and they'll be at the finish area every time you come in. We have Jared Friesen, who has been a race director every single year, giving you all guys high fives when you're coming in, and so he'll be one of the point people. And then we have Daniel Bowie, so title sponsor, DB Visuals. He has been an amazing MC. Like, he literally stays here until the last person comes in, talking into a microphone. Yeah. That is an ultra marathon in itself.
That's a lot of energy.
So thanks so much, Daniel. He'll be MC as well. And I believe this year they will be doing a local production, which will be on a TV screen with camera angles of runners on different sections of the route. He will be controlling the timing area and also emceeing. He'll be continuing that tradition. So thanks so much to the race directors. Yeah. Lots of volunteers and staff that will be helping throughout the event, but those will be your race directors for the weekend. And you can ask any questions too.
That's good.
I think that's it.
Looking forward to running with all of you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a blast.
It'll be great.
Saturday morning is going to be awesome.
Yeah. So anyways, good luck out there. Happy, well, I don't think you'll be training overnight. Friday, yeah. Saturday, maybe you will be. Make sure drink lots, eat lots, and it's going to be a lot of fun out there. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right. See you, everyone.